Hi guys, it's Mr. Sci-Fi, and I wanted to show you this cool futuristic chair in our suite at the Radisson Hotel in Duluth, Minnesota. And Elaine and Angelique, if you want to join us, yay! If you can sidle by.
Hi.
Hello, hi guys, hi. So Elaine, of course, is the writer, producer, director, along with me of Space Command, and Angelique is our star, playing Delaney Chilton, Charles Chilton's daughter, Nathaniel Freeman's daughter in Space Command. And it's been a wonderful experience here in Duluth. I don't know if you'd like to say something, Angelique?
It's been wonderful in Duluth. We just thanked Catalyst Festival and Philip, and we had a wonderful screening today.
Yes, and
so
we
we're honored.
yeah, and we showed it the hour, and everyone loved it. And Elaine, is there anything you'd like to say?
No, the people of Duluth were wonderful, and the organization was remarkable. We had all of these volunteers who were so kind and cheerful. It was wonderfully organized, and we there were a couple of parties planned. And one was at the biggest house in the state of Minnesota, which was grand fun.
Right.
And then the next one, we went across the street to another area, and then we found out that it was a museum for trains. Yeah. And that was, again, just a fascinating time. Old trains. And so that was
great.
We've just been having a really wonderful time, and we want to thank the people of Duluth.
But also, there were 600 attendees and over 100 people from the industry. The point of this was for people from the industry to help a lot of the young people who were doing podcasts and short films and web series to get into Hollywood, to help them crack open the door. And I was, of course, happy to do that as well. I invited a lot of people to my roundtables, both the ones I run in, the one I run in LA and the one that Patrick Saluri runs in New York, the offshoot. And it was just great. But the main thing was, we're pitching Space Command actively. So we're pitching, we had a great meeting with CBS, we had a great meeting with NBC, and this is not, it's funny, in the old days it would have been the network, but now it's the expanded network, so it includes all of their different platforms, CBS, CW, CBS All Access, etc. And with, and they're also, and it was CBS Studios, so they're selling to Netflix, to all the different venues, and with NBC Universal, again, it's the same thing, VOD platforms. So we'll see what happens, but they were very, very interested in what we're doing, very, very excited, and we're going to follow up. And we also met with Abrams Agency, and they're, as a Writers Guild member, we're not allowed to be represented by them as writers, but producer and directors, we are. I mean, eventually the Writers Guild will settle and come to some agreement with the agencies, and hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later. But they were great people, very committed to the people they represent. Really, really, I liked them a lot. And we just met with a ton of production companies and tons of stuff. So we're continuing to shoot Space Command. So I was getting video VFX shots all the time. I was here approving them, finishing what we call 101D, which is another 10 minutes, and then we go into what we call 102, which is the second hour of Space Command, which we've already shot, and prepping and all sorts of stuff. So.
And we're in a suite which has one of the best views of Duluth
and Lake Superior. It's really great.
Yeah. It's great.
And we're just working to shoot. Angelique we finished her first scene with Nathaniel Freeman, but we want to do all sorts of more scenes with her as she advances from Lieutenant Delaney Chilton to her great glorious future with Space Command.
Yes.
And so again, if you want to buy Space Command shares, they're $7,500 each. It helps us film, it helps us move forward, it's greatly appreciated, and you'll get a percentage of my producer's net profits in the first 4 episodes. So feel free to call me at 323-363-1259 or email markzikri@gmail.com. Every dollar of it helps move us forward. Hi, Elaine.
Yes.
And
he said Space Command shares, not Space Command chairs.
Right, exactly. This is a great purple chair, and I'm sorry to make these guys crouch. My apologies. I'm not normally a sexist swine, but and then also we have the GoFundMe campaign. So there'll be links to all that stuff below this video, but we'll be posting more regularly, and it's just been back-to-back meetings, and we're working hard. But also, Angelique has a superpower. She has a superpower that we discovered. Her superpower is she can look at the photos of the people who are going to be at a conference, and she remembers who they are and what they do. So she can go into a room full of people and say, oh, that's so-and-so, that's so-and-so, that's so-and-so, that's so-and-so, which allows us to talk to people, get to know them, and be very, very directional in terms of selling Space Command and
Absolutely.
doing more.
Yeah.
So anything else you want to add?
I just want to say thank you guys for all of your support. Every little bit helps as we continue moving forward and wonderful adventures still to come.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
And Elaine, anything else you want to add?
No, we're a good trio.
Yeah,
Yes, we are.
it's a great triumvirate. And thanks again to Dave Edison back home editing everything that we showed today, and David Rakeland and David Bartlett and all of our team. And we're flying back home tomorrow, and we're just gonna keep cranking on stuff, and you'll be the first to see it. So thanks very much, guys, and we'll talk to you real soon. Space Command out.
Bye.
Bye, guys. See you soon.